Hi there! In this video lesson you're going to learn how to draw isometric sketches. So an isometric sketch is drawn on isometric paper, and we know it's isometric paper because we have the diagonal lines that are angled at specific angles. You learned that in a previous lesson. Here I have a cube, and we're going to start off by drawing that cube in a 1x1 unit. So you need a nice sharp pencil and a ruler. And I'm going to try and zoom in here and show you how I would start a cube on isometric paper. So first things first, let's just place some dots like so. Okay. So you have this like diamond shape. If you put a dot in each of the intersections, you start to create one of the surfaces, the right side surface to be specific. You add two more dots right here, and then a dot right here. You might even already see the cube coming out of that. And then draw your vertical lines connecting the dots like that. And then turn your ruler at an angle and start connecting these dots. And there you have a perfectly drawn 1 unit cube in isometric. We're going to determine a light source to add our tonal shading. So that's the light. That means that this left side is going to be darker than this right side, and no shading will be applied to the top. So I'm going to use sort of like rendering and hatching to make the left side really dark, and then the right side is going to be lighter. So just like that. Now what if we have a more complex object? Let's say something like this, or something like this, or something like this. So these are all cubed puzzle pieces. Let's start with this one. Okay, so let's determine the best front view. I want to say it's this. So that means when we draw it, it's going to kind of have an angle like that. So we can start with drawing this cube first, and just follow along with me as I draw this puzzle block. I want you doing the same thing on isometric paper. I wish I could just set it. There we go. Alright, so we're going to start with that cube. We're going to do this as, so one cube here is going to be one cube on the paper, just to start. Let's not make things too complicated. So again, we'll add our dots for our cube. We'll draw one cube to start. And that's this cube right here. So this surface right here is this surface. So that means that I need to now draw this cube to the side. So I'm going to add dots. So this cube is connected to it. And I'm doing something really bad right now, which is not using my ruler, but I just want to show you quickly how I would draw this in isometric. So then I'm going to add more dots, because this corner right here is a dot here, this corner right here is a dot here. Now whenever I'm drawing puzzle pieces like this surface counts as a single surface. I would not draw these lines on the isometric, so I'm going to erase those lines. Now this piece right here is going up one. So let's put those dots for that cube. And also it's going down one here, so that will just go straight down. So here's this puzzle piece drawn isometric, and I'm going to add shading on the left sides. So my light source is right here. Which means my left sides get darker because there's no light touching it. My tops do not get shaded. My right sides get a little bit of shading. Now let's say I wanted to draw cubes larger, right? So if I wanted this cube to be a little bit bigger, it's always going to be the same number for the width, depth, and height, because it's a cube. Cubes have all equal sides. So if I wanted to draw a 2x2 cube, I would simply dot out the cube shape. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's a 2-unit cube right here. So this is a 1-unit cube. This is a 2-unit cube because it's made up of these squares. So this is 1 unit here, but then if it's next to another one, that's 2. So each of these little diamonds count as 1, so 1 unit. Now, I want to challenge you to try and draw your own puzzle pieces in isometric. There's several scattered throughout the class, either on your desk or in bins. I'd like for you to draw as many of these as you can and fill up one sheet of isometric paper.